So I'll just count down, yeah. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario.
This is Star Revenge 4.5, the Kedama Takeover Rewritten. A remake of Star Revenge 4, the Kedama Takeover. So, an important fact about this hack, it's an open world hack, so it means the levels are connected through warps inside the levels. However, there's also an overworld which is kinda used as shortcuts for the levels. Oops. So yeah, like this warp in course 1 sends you to course 3. That's how the open world thing works. And it also makes stuff like this possible. Like you can only get this star using the warp I just used from course 3. There are multiple entrances for this course, but only the one from course 3 gives you access to that star. So now you just saw I entered the course through the main entrance, which is a very different entrance from the one I just went through. It's kinda complicated and confusing at first, and it makes routing like a nightmare, I think. I never routed this. So after you get a star, you always end up in this area, which gives you like a blue pipe and a red pipe. The blue pipe sends you back to the level you just got a star in, and the other pipe makes you go back to the level that is intended to be the level before the level you just were in. If that makes any sense. So I just went back to course 4 to enter course 5 again through a different entrance, which is closer to this star. So it's actually faster to go through course 4 for a short time and then go back to course 5, because of how the warps are placed, or the entrances. Oh yeah, I should mention that this is 50 star, which is any % intended star count once again. You need 50 stars to beat this game. The intended way, at least. There are ways to beat this with 0 stars, of course. That was scary. Normally I never get hit by spinies. At all. So yeah, since we're getting one in a short time, I should talk about the cap switches. The cap switches don't give you caps, but there are switches for boxes with shells in them. I forgot to use the springboard. Hang on, you gotta see this. Was worth it. So yeah, one switch activates the boxes with shells in it, and the other switch activates boxes with cannonball bombs in it. So you actually have to press the blue switch first to be able to open any cannons. But we won't use a single cannon in this run, so we won't see the blue switch at all. However, the green switch is really important. And also the red coin star in the green switch palace is pretty fast. So it's definitely worth going for it. Oh yeah, since this is one of the newer hacks by BroDude, you only need to collect 6 out of 8 reds and 80 coins to spawn the stars for the coins. So don't get confused when I spawn a star with 80 coins. Yes, I am commentating. If my voice sounds different, it's because it's really early and my voice is not warmed up yet. If you are lucky, you can get a double star spawn here. Takes good coin RNG though. So here's another example of different entrances for levels. Just gonna kill myself to make it back to the overworld. And here's the before mentioned overworld, which is just a bunch of shortcuts to the later levels, in case you like game over. This is the first Bowser stage. I'm just gonna kill myself here already to make it to this entrance of course 5, which is very close to one of the stars. And since we have the shell now, we can just get another star in this course, which requires the shell. Also, shoutouts to Egglabfix. Normally that area is really laggy for me, but it's not anymore. Alright, entering course 1 from course 5. Different entrance. Closer to this star. Once again. World record is 43.54. Oh yeah, world record is CB by CB, of course. So yeah, back to course 3. Now we're actually gonna collect stars here. We didn't collect stars here because we need the shell for one really fast star. And also, we're gonna skip key 1 using this level, which I'll talk about later. So maybe I should talk about how this game is structured. There are 3 blocks of levels, like you can access course 1 to course 5 without having any keys. Where am I? Is this a blue coin switch? No, that's good. So yeah, you can enter course 1 through course 5 without any keys, and then you need key 1 to enter course 6 to course 10. And then you need the second key to access course 11 to course 15. But we are not gonna get key 1 at all by using a strat I'm gonna show off later, or in a short time. I cannot get the star. That's cool. Alright, hang on. We got this. There we go. That took forever. Bro, dude, cursing the run. Let's go. Alright, here comes Q1 skip. The thing about this level is it has a warp to course 9, but that warp is only there for the purpose of opening the cannon in course 9. Normally you're not supposed to go anywhere in course 9. It's like a separate room. But if you die while entering the loading zone, you die in course 9, and then you can like re-enter course 9 through the normal entrance and have access to it. So I'm just gonna take this bomb here, line myself up, die, enter the loading zone, die in course 9, and now I can just enter the course again through the normal pipe. And we are in course 9. And that's Q1 skip. Time for coins. If you missed 100 coin stars in Rewritten 2, we're gonna get some in this game at least. But it's 80 coin stars instead. Hello. I really needed to update the home of the Scuttlebug. That was necessary. Can the camera like behave? 1 coin short. But we can just kill this guy. There are a lot of backup coins on the roof. If you have to get any more than 2 extra coins, it's like kind of a detour. Killing the Snuffit is fine. But ideally you wanna have 80 coins after you collect all the blues. Wow. By the way, Brodu doesn't know it's wall kicks instead of wall jumps. Oh my god. I really wanna spin the heart. There we go. So yeah, this area once again you just gotta find which of the mini stars are the actual secrets. Which is kinda annoying because of toxic gas. But yeah, you can always go back to the hard if you feel like it. Camera there is always bad. Alright. Course 8 starting off with a nice little arch. Of course. Timing these wall kicks is kinda hard because you can't see where the walls are. So yeah, as I mentioned, you can't enter course 11 through course 15. Or only course 14 actually, without key 2. So I'm going to course 10 now, and course 10 is actually a dead end. There's no other warp from course 10. You can't go anywhere. You can just go back to course 8. And I think this is the only time this is happening in this hack. So yeah, course 10, pretty straightforward in this category. It's a whole different story in 100 star. Because there you actually gotta do the more annoying stars. But yeah, back to course 8. And that was the second trip to course 8. There will be one more. So you will see me get 1 star from courses and then just move on to another course. That's only because of how closer the other entrances are to stars. Like going from the normal entrance in course 7, for example, is really slow. You really want to come from the course 8 entrance. Also shoutouts to invisible platforms. That was some really brutal RNG. Oh boy. I don't need that coin. Hopefully. Okay. Getting all 5 coins from the check here is kinda scary because they might fall down. But you always have a scuttlebug or a red coin there as a backup. Okay. Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to interact with one single person in the chat. But yeah, I'm just gonna say thanks for the good luck. Everyone who said good luck. Okay, normally you're supposed to open the cannon to get to the second boss. But you can just walk off this lamp. Or do like 4 firsties. Which is definitely the worst option. Alright, now we actually have Battle Rock. Quite a tough fight. Not as hard in some other hacks though, so I'll hopefully be fine. I am not fine. Okay. Killing one of them is like the important part. Then he's just gonna come at you. You can stay out of the danger zone. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm happy I didn't die. That's all I needed. Oh yeah, those lava bounces skip going through the warehouse. So it's called. It's a really nice strat. And so since you're supposed to enter course 6 through course 2 through the key door, you actually end in course 2 when you go to the previous level from course 6. If you're wondering why I end up in course 2 after taking the red pipe. For this star you're supposed to climb like all around the purple building, but you can also just jump straight to the balcony here and skip all of the climbing, pretty much. So that's cool. And we are back to the very first course. Because that's just how the route works. You start in a late level and then you go all the way back to the beginning using the red pipes. We're actually gonna do that once again. But first, it's time for some overworld stars, aka Mips and Toads. And resetting the ROM here, because it skips traveling through the overworld again. And now we're gonna make our way to the third block of levels, aka course 11 to course 13 first of all, because course 14 is the final level. We can't enter that without 50 stars. But yeah, that's what we need key 2 for. Actually entering these levels. I should mention, for the star I just did, you're supposed to flood the canyon, which takes a lot of time to actually go to the water diamond to raise the water all the way up. But for some reason, Brodude and the testers overlooked that skip. So we don't have to do that, which is really good. Bonk. Oh my god. Sick. Alright, this is the last star of this level, and after that we're just gonna go all the way back through the levels to course 1, collecting all the stars we need to have 50 stars, and then we can enter the final level. And I guess it's also time to explain the slide timer glitch. I'm gonna start the timer. I'm not gonna stop the timer though. So I will exit this level with the timer still running. I actually forgot how it works in detail. There was a Panon video about it. But it keeps the timer in an active state. And when I cross the finish line afterwards, while the timer is still active, I can just finish the race with 0 seconds without starting the timer again. Collision. Alright. I must have hit the very corner. So yeah. I exit the level while the timer is still running. And now I can just go straight to the finish line and I'll get the star for the slide time. And now, every single level I enter, I will only get 1 star from each. So you will see a lot of levels in a short time now. That's kinda unfortunate. There's a backup though. This way I can just show the BLJ, I guess. The BLJ that looks different from all the other BLJs. Because you don't get stuck like entirely. It's still enough to build up speed. So yeah, I tried to long jump straight to this door, but missed the A press slightly. Nice invisible wall. What? That is pretty big. Oh my god. Alright. That series of wall kicks skips going around the ruins. Or climbing them, rather. And now, boo in chat, please. Alright. Time for the infamous statue star. Infamous because it's hard to do without the cannon. Got it. You wanna get the chain long jump from the edge of the roof, which is kinda hard to time. There's also a different strat where you use one of the street lights. You can slide on them and then make your way on top of the statue. That's only used as a backup though. In my case. And we have 50 stars. Now we can enter the final course. Course 14. Dream Fountain. And the Bowser fight is located in this course. So that's where, that's why we need 50 stars. We also need key 2, I guess, but you'll get key 2 anyway for faster stars in later levels. And we can't skip it. What setup? Also nice BLJ here to skip opening the cannon, because we can't open the cannon. We don't have the blue switch pressed. And Bowser, once again, RNG all the way, and I get super lucky. But we actually need him to run 3 times. Oh my god. Okay. At least one jump. There we go.